Hi, welcome back to part 2 of a full face of Essence. And hopefully this time my equipment works. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing the second part of a full face of Essence products. I had recorded this all at once and then halfway through editing the video, there was no audio. So I'm having to reshoot the second half. That's my bad. I think my computer shut off or something. But anyway, here we are to do part 2. And so I already have on my face, we'll just recap from part 1. I have on my face the Essence Prime Plus Studio Hydrating and Skin Refreshing Primer. This one right here. I also have the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. This is in the shade 010 Cool Porcelain. Then I put on the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer, and mine is in the shade 10 Light Rose. Then we put on My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder in 10 Light. And then last but not least, we put on the Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder, and I have the one for lighter skin. You can see that. That is everything that we put on in the last video. This time, we're gonna be doing blush, eyes, eyebrows, eyelashes, and lips. So let's get started. Let's get started with the eyebrows, I would say. No, I lied, blush. We're gonna start with the blush. Let's finish off the face. So I got the Essence Mosaic blush in the color All You Need Is Pink. It looks like this. The inside of it looks like that. Isn't that pretty? So we're gonna go ahead and put this. This is a powder blush, not a cream. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on our face thing. I'm just gonna use my Juno & Co. little blush brush. And it is pretty pigmented. So you don't wanna put too much on. Just a light swipe. I did like this blush for a powder blush. And I mean, it's super cheap. Again, I'll put the prices down below of what each one of these items cost. But for a super affordable powder blush, this is really pretty and I actually really like it. It just gives you that nice flush. Do a little here, you know how it goes right now. I actually really like the formula of this blush and I think it's a really pretty color. And they have different shades for different skin tones, but I got this one because it was the lightest. I think we're looking good. So now let's do eyebrows. I got the Essence V Eyebrow Pen. Semi-permanent is what it says. So I don't really know what that means. Stains the skin lastingly. That's not what I want. I don't know if I like that. Okay, so it looks like this. I got mine in the shade, what shade are you in? 01 Blonde. I'm not a blonde, but I needed like a lighter color. So the tip looks like this. It's one of those little like 3-prong tips that are a little weird. So when you put it on it makes little strokes like that have like the 3 lines. So like more like brush strokes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that up here in my eyebrows. I don't like the way it feels. Did you just stain my skin way up there? Don't do that. It feels kind of like a dried out Sharpie. So you're kind of like scraping is kind of what it feels like. These little brush strokes. I mean, I see how it works, obviously, but I don't like the feeling of the applicator. You just want to do these little strokey swipes. You do have to press kind of hard though. It's not the best feeling. It's not like one of those that's super pigmented where you can just like flick it and you have brush strokes. Like you have to press down fairly harder. I don't think I got a brow gel.
Gasp.
Which is not my favorite. I like using brow gels. So I mean the color obviously is fine for me, which is funny because it's 01 Blonde and my hair is a lot darker than blonde. It's also red. But yeah, I don't like the applicator. I'm not a fan. Moving on, let's do eyeshadow. So I got the Essence Daily Dose of Power eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. The inside, it's a little dirty because I used it on my initial video, but looks like that. that is the color palette that we are working with. So it has 3 mattes and 6 shimmers. So yeah, we'll swatch a couple of them and then we'll play around on our face thing. I'm gonna swatch this blue because I know you all want me to swatch this blue. It's actually really creamy. Look at that. And then the green and the red. Look at those. The red is a little more chunky than the green and the blue, just to let you know. And then on my pinky, I'm gonna swatch this like silver color. It's like a periwinkle. But yeah, these 3 actually are fairly smooth. The red one's a little more chunky. The blue one is a little patchier than the other colors, which is funny because it's not the chunky one. I think we're doing a red lip today, so I don't want to do a blue eye. I'm gonna use this as my transition shade, this light cream color. And then I think we'll deepen up a little bit. I don't like deepening with shimmers, but we're gonna deepen up a little bit with this kind of goldy color and then put this champagne on the lid. So I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. Just lay down as a base color and in the crease. It's gonna be a super simple eye because again, I wanna do a bold lip, so now I'm gonna go in with that like gold shimmer. You guys have like that one eye that always turns out better than the other eye. I always like my right eye better than my left. So I'm gonna take my finger and go in with this champagne color. It's a little chunkier too. It's not super soft. I'm gonna go in with that on the lid. Just give it a slight shimmer. It doesn't go on bad, but it's definitely chunky. And what I am gonna do, I'm just gonna swipe a tiny bit of that dark gold color. I wish I had a matte in that color. I'm just gonna swipe a little bit of it right under my eyeball. Now we are going to I'm gonna just put on Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil. This is waterproof. It's in Black Midnight Sky. And I'm going to put this on my top. I know you're not supposed to like pull out your eye and blah, 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 but we're doing it. We are doing it. Don't criticize me. I mean, do if you want, but like also don't. So that's what we're doing with that. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. We are doing the What the Fake Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. It's a weird tubey thing. This is the doe foot wand. This is the wand. It's like it's like tapered, like it's skinny and then big and then skinny, like a diamond. I would say that it's okay. It's a mascara, nothing wowing. It's a little clump central, but it will do and it's super affordable. All right, now we are going to do the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. This is in the color Be My Sunlight. It looks like this. The inside looks like this. It is baked. You can test it on our hand. It is really soft. It's also very gold. We'll test it right here. So that's the color. It looks very pigmented on my hand. I know, my hair today. I am so sorry, you guys. That actually is really subtle, kind of. It's not a big flashy highlight. You can see it, but it does very much seem to stick. Even though I'm lightly, very, very lightly fanning it on, it does seem to stick to any dry areas or kind of where you put it. So I would just be aware of that. But if you put it on really lightly, it's not bad. Last, we have the lips. We are doing the lips. I'm going to use the Essence Soft and Precise Lip Pencil. This is in the color are you in? Secret Life. And it is just a pencil. It is not a gel pencil, just a wooden pencil. It works, and I think it's like $2 or $3. So over it, we're going to put the Essence Stay 8-Hour Matte Liquid Lipstick. That's what we're doing. This is in the shade I Dare You. So I'm not a fan of this doe foot. It's like long and skinny and looks very plastic. Like it has little tiny hairs on it, but I'm pretty sure most of it is plastic. We're gonna let that dry down for a couple of minutes and we'll be right back. That is a bold freaking lip and I love it. I love it. I really like this color. It went on really comfortably and then it did dry down. And if I continued to let it dry down, I didn't want to wait like 5 or 10 minutes. But if I do let it dry down for 5 or 10 minutes, I bet it would probably be transfer proof because it is drying down pretty matte. But right now, it doesn't feel drying right now, but I've only had it on for a couple of minutes, so we'll see. So the last thing that we're gonna try in our full face of Essence is the Hello Good Stuff Essence 3-in-1 Face Mist. Hydrate, fix, and refresh with watermelon extract. So we're just going to spray that on. It does smell like watermelons. And I like to go in after I spray my setting mist and just lightly press on some of the higher points of my face to really just get that in there. And that is a full face of Essence products. I'm pretty super stoked about how this look came out. You know, besides my hair, I actually really like the way that this came out. I think it's very nice, very natural, except for the lip. And yeah, I am pleasantly surprised and really happy about it. Again, let's go through kind of some of our likes and dislikes, you know, what we thought about each product. So do I like the primer? Yes. So the primer, where the hell did I put it? So the primer is actually, it feels like a moisturizer is what it feels like. As far as hydrating 24 hours, I did not feel it really hydrate 24 hours, but I didn't dry out either. So, I mean, there's that, but it does feel nice on the skin. It is moisturizing. The Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation does feel really nice, really lightweight, you know, doesn't cover a whole lot, but it's not meant to. It's kind of almost like a skin tint or like a tinted moisturizer. It's like a tinted moisturizer. So it's really comfortable. Yeah. And I really like it. So the concealer, in my experience wearing it this time and last time, it hasn't really creased at all. And I put it under my eyes and over my eyes and down my nose and, you know, all the normal places that I usually put it. It's a pretty good concealer. I mean, it's pretty standard and it's not very expensive. The loose fixing powder, yeah, I just put a really, really lightweight, tiny little dusting across my face and to set my under eyes. And it seems to work really good too. I haven't worn it out. It's like 105 degrees in Oklahoma right now. So I haven't really worn it outside yet, but we'll definitely have to see how that wears. But inside it, you know, just a tiny light dusting. Really good. The mascara's wah wah. I don't really care about the mascara. The eyeshadows are okay. They're eyeshadows. They're not my favorite eyeshadows. Some of them are chunky. There's not a whole lot of different looks I think you can make with this specific palette. You can obviously do a few colors there, but I don't like that there's only 3 mattes. That's not my favorite. And there's not really a transition shade. There's this really super light one that's pretty much the same color as my skin. So there's nothing to really deepen, you know, more than like one time. But anyway, so I mean, it's whatever, it's fine. It's not the best eyeshadow I've ever used, but it's certainly not the worst. This highlighter's okay. It seems to stick to some of my drier areas on the high points of my face and gives a little bit of a cast when you look forward, but it's not bad. It's certainly doable if you're in a pinch. The blush I really like. This is the Mosaic blush. It's very pretty. It's very kind of neutral, a nice cost-effective powder blush. Bronzing powder, again, is nice. It smells like cocoa butter. And it's like super almost hard pan. So you have to like really dig in there to like get some color, but I'm okay with that. I would rather build it than put too much on at one time. The eyeliner is fine. I mean, it's not like my favorite eyeliner, but again, this one is at least a gel pencil, so it does glide on really nicely. The eyebrow pencil, I hate this thing. It feels like a dry Sharpie. You have to kind of stab yourself with it. It's not my favorite. It does give a decent color, but no, it's not my favorite. The lip liner, not my favorite. I mean, it's just a normal pencil. You know, they're super cheap, super cost effective, just something to line your lips and go. You know, it's fine for that. So that's really the awesome thing about all of these things is how cost effective they are, and they work perfectly fine. I actually really do like this matte liquid lipstick. Look at that. 0. Look at that. I'll do it again. No transfer. 0 transfer. So that is pretty awesome. And this is a really good color payout. And I really like it. And it's a really nice color. So that's the Stay 8 Hour Matte. I don't know if it stays for 8 hours, but right now I would guess that it does, since after like 5 minutes, it's dried down to the point where it's not transferring. So I'm really pleasantly surprised with this, and I really like it. The setting spray is a decent setting mist. It has a nice mister and it smells good. So anyway, that is our full face of Essence products. Thank you guys so much for watching both videos. I know I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties. Hopefully there's not any on this one. But yeah, overall, I really like the brand. I mean, this is technically my second time trying them, but when I shot the first video, that was my first time, and I really like them. Really cost effective. Some of their products are really good, and you know, not 40 bucks. So yeah, yay. I do like some of their products. So if you want to go pick them up, you know, you can find them at I know they have them at Ulta. I'm not really sure where else they're sold except for online. But yeah, so go try them if you need some cost-effective choices. I think it's a really good brand. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching me again today. If you have not already, please hit that like, follow, or subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think I suck. Whatever. Just leave some comments and we'll have a discussion. But thank you again, and I will see you guys next time.